What's up everyone and welcome to the third episode of n8n Golden Era. In today's video, I'm going to show you a workflow that can change your whole perspective on how to use n8n in real world. The workflow that I'm going to show you today is actually a competitor analyzer. What it does in this workflow is add your competitor's URL or name, and then it analyzes your competitor's whole website and creates a deep research report on your competitor, which you can then use to stay ahead to the SaaS. So without wasting any time, let's kick this off and head to the screen. Right now, I'm in the n8n project and you can see right here that I'm using a webhook, a temporary webhook. Let me show you a demo of this workflow. I'm going to click on execute workflow. Let's zoom out and let this workflow run. So the workflow is done executing, and let me show you how the output looks like. I'm going to click on this webhook. After double clicking it, the webhook opens and we have a deep research report on our competitor. Then we have a strategic insight most AIs never noticed in any business. We have used prompt engineering techniques in order to get this output. Now I'll show you how we got this thing working in today's video. So let's kick this off. Let me walk you through step by step. The data that we have in our webhook, let me change it to schema. The data that we have in our webhook is just a simple name of the brand that we are targeting. The name of the brand is Brand Sticky. If you even search it on Google brands, you're gonna get their website. So it is actually a software selling business which sells custom-made solutions and softwares to businesses or entrepreneurs. They have a very cool looking website. We scroll down, we can see that it has all type of marketing and lead generation softwares. So let's close this. After the webhook, we have an if-else node which just checks that if the user has given us the website URL or it has given us the name. So what I did here to configure this, I holded the website schema and placed it in this field and made the condition that if it exists. Now how this actually works and execute is that if the website URL exists, then the branch will be true, else it will be false. In this condition, it doesn't exist, that's why the false branch is activated. As we go down this false branch, we have a get website HTTP request node. What it does is that it uses Google's search programmable engines API in order to search on Google and get the URL of the company's website. As we search on Google, we get plenty of website URLs, and in order to filter them and align them, we use the extract URL or aka edit fields node, in which we simply placed all of the links that were given by Google to us, and we named all of them as URL1, URL2, URL3, and just like that. Then we have a remove duplicate node, which just simply ensures that no duplicate gets into the real workflow. After that, we have added our basic LLM chain or AI model, in which we are giving all of our URLs, and we ask AI to analyze and tell that what is the real website URL, because the user may have written wrong spellings, due to which our system may scrape wrong website. That's why we use AI nodes to analyze that if the website what is the website that we have given the AI a simple prompt that below are 4 website URLs labeled as URL1, URL2, URL3, URL4, each referencing a different domain or link. Also company name is provided based on how closely each URL matches or relates. Give us the real website. So what we simply have done is given the name that user has given us, we have given all of the links to the AI model, and we have asked him to choose the best matching link for us. Now the AI gives out the real link to us of the website. Then we use another HTTP node using the Google programmable search engine API to search in Google that what are the other pages that are associated with this website. Then we have our loop. What it does is that the loop starts here. A wait node is added here, which is about 5 seconds. After these 5 seconds, the website URL is added into our HTML scraper, which then scrapes the HTML of that web page. As it scrapes the HTML of that page, a code node extracts all of that HTML content and outputs the only text, the cleaned text. Outputs the clean text so that our AI model can easily understand this data. And this loop repeats and repeats and goes on and on until all the links have been scraped. Then we have our separate all data node. Because we named all of the links as same link, the n8n loop node, which takes all of the input from the previous node and merges it together, then gives the output. This is how it actually works. So now we have a description name data which contains around a large amount of data about that specific website. Now we want to create a report. For that, we ensure that any kind of duplicate gets removed, and then we add our description here. Give our description to AI model and add our webhooks description or our company's description here. That's what our company is about and what our competitor's company is about. This is how large the set of data we give to this model. We can keep scrolling and the data will keep loading. This is so large that you can't even imagine. Now, in order to process this much large data and craft a detailed report, we need to write a good prompt. So that's why we use a prompt engineering technique. In this prompt, we tell our AI agent to generate a report for this company named as whatever the name user tells. For example, in this case, it's brand sticky. We ask the AI model to generate a deep report on it, telling us the company's overview, their past, what are the strategies they are applying to dominate their market, what are their pricing plans, how they have placed them in the market, what are their advantages, disadvantages, and how can we take inspiration from them and beat them in the market. We have told AI to separate each of this data by a pipe, a line, just like this. The AI generates the report for us. The report comes in a very rough format, which is something like this. You can see here. It is in a very rough format. All the text is merged with each other. So what we do is we use a code node in order to separate all the components. Remember, I told AI to use the pipe for separating each data set. We use a code node to separate each data set, separate the whole data into separate parts using that pipe. The code node actually analyzes the whole input, sees where the pipe is placed, and then removes that pipe and makes it a separate component. So just like that, we have our separate components added here of the report. We have to align this data into perfect form that we can access. For that, we have used edit fields, which we have placed its data. We have our heading, its data, our heading, its data, and so on until the chunks gets old. We have this input, and just like that, we get this type of output. And this is how our detailed report of our competitors gets generated. Now, in future, in the next episode, that was it for today's video. If you want to access this workflow, check out the link I've given using these 3 dots, and you gotta click on import from file and select the JSON file that you are gonna download from the description below. And after downloading, enjoy this competitor analyzer workflow that I've built for you so that you can dominate your market. And in the upcoming episode, I'm going to show you exactly how to create your own application that analyzes your competitors and generate reports for you. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you like the video, press that thumbs up button. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Bye.